Here is a clear, detailed, and hard-hitting comparison of Central Africa versus the rest of Africa. This does not romanticize. It explains why Central Africa is uniquely rich, yet uniquely trapped. Central Africa versus the rest of Africa, a strategic comparison, one natural resource endowment. Central Africa holds the highest concentration of strategic minerals on the continent: cobalt, coltan, copper, uranium, diamonds, oil, gas. DRC alone powers the global tech and EV supply chain. Rest of Africa, resource-rich but more diversified by region. West Africa, oil, gold, cocoa. East Africa, gas, renewables. Southern Africa, platinum, gold, diamonds. Advantage: Central Africa, strategic minerals. 2. Economic structure: Central Africa, extraction-based economies, very limited industrial processing, weak regional trade links, ECAs underperforming. Rest of Africa, growing services, manufacturing, and trade corridors, stronger blocks: ECOWAS, EAC, SADC. Advantage: Rest of Africa, 3. Value addition: Central Africa, exports raw minerals, imports finished products, loses billions in value yearly. Rest of Africa, some processing and manufacturing: Morocco, South Africa, Kenya. Advantage: Rest of Africa, 4. Infrastructure and connectivity: Central Africa, poor road, rail, and port integration, landlocked mineral zones, high logistics costs. Rest of Africa, major transport corridors, ports, railways, trade hubs expanding. Advantage: Rest of Africa. 5. Energy potential: Central Africa, largest hydropower potential in Africa, Congo River. Oil and gas reserves: Rest of Africa, strong renewables, solar, wind, geothermal, better power distribution networks. Potential: Central Africa, reality. Rest of Africa. 6. Security and conflict: Central Africa, chronic conflicts linked to resource control, armed groups, foreign interference. Rest of Africa, conflicts exist, but many regions enjoy relative stability. Advantage: Rest of Africa. 7. Governance and institutions: Central Africa, weak institutions, corruption linked to resource rents, limited transparency. Rest of Africa, mixed, but stronger reform examples exist. Advantage: Rest of Africa. 8. Human development: Central Africa, low HDI despite wealth, poor health, education outcomes. Rest of Africa, wider variation, some strong performers: Mauritius, Rwanda. Advantage: Rest of Africa. 9. Global attention and exploitation: Central Africa, quietly exploited for critical minerals. Low media visibility compared to importance: Rest of Africa. More diplomatic, economic, and media engagement. Reality: Central Africa is critical but invisible. 10. Regional integration: Central Africa, ECCAS, weak and fragmented. Rest of Africa, active trade blocs and political coordination. Advantage: Rest of Africa. The core truth: Central Africa is the engine room of the global economy, the poorest beneficiary of its own wealth. The rest of Africa is less resource dense but better organized to convert resources into growth. Powerful closing line: Central Africa is rich enough to power the world, yet poor enough to remain forgotten. If you are seeing us for the first time, know that fate has brought us together. Like, share, subscribe, and follow for more.